What is up, crew? How's it going tonight? We are back with another live stream here on KameTrick. I'm your host, Ben. Thank you for joining me tonight. How's your Friday going? What are you all up to? Are you excited for some Initial D? We've got Josiah, we've got Linda, Tayo. It back on? So well. Rotary Hill as well. Good to see you guys. What's up, True? We are back with some Initial D Arcade Stage 8 Infinity today, and it's going to be a good time. There's Logan. How's it going, buddy? So, we are in the process of building my 180SX and Initial D, which is going to be just like that red car on screen now. That's the car that I have in real life that I drift, and also do some time attack in it occasionally. So we're looking forward to getting a body kit on there. So one of the things I'm going to be doing today as we struggle through all the later stage maps that I've never driven before that I'm going to kind of suck at until I get some practice, which will probably not happen this stream, but eventually we'll get good, do some time attacks on them. We're going to be getting that huge Wangan wing that's on the back of my car, that B-Wave spoiler, although I think the one in the series is East Bear Sports. But we're going to be rocking and rolling with that and rolling through and enjoying some Initial D for the next hour and a half before we switch over to twitch.tv/KameTrick, and there we're going to be doing some Assetto Corsa tandems on two new tracks. One is a port from GTA San Andreas, and the other is a really, really tiny kart track that is out of commission now in Greece, but an IRL track. Oh man, so Logan back from the gym. Formula Drift postponed because of a power outage. I saw that one of my buddies is actually competing in Pro Spec, and unfortunately he had a real run of bad luck. I don't actually know how he ended up getting his license, because I don't know that I've seen him podium in Pro-Am. However, he's got a license, and he's rocking and rolling, giving it his best shot, so I was rooting for him. But if you saw a red Mustang in Pro Spec that had both rear wheels come off the car mid-drift and wipe out, unfortunately, I know that guy, so Adam, I hope that you get that figured out and fixed and back on track soon. Ben Quick Trip hired me, first job. Hey, Kaz, and getting the 350Z soon. Congrats, man. That's awesome. Yep, dude. Yeah, cable manage my stuff, please, for sure. I can't be bothered. Cannot be bothered. All right, guys, we're gonna get into it here. I got audio coming in from the game, and we're gonna get started right now. So we're gonna load our card in. Oof. Takamarian trying to play arcade stage with integrated graphics. That's gonna be rough. So this is letting us know that online play is offline. In the arcade, typically you can actually compete against other drivers. You can actually see my character avatar. I'm just randomly picking whatever. So we've got the super long hair, we've got the goatee, and an angry face, because why not? It's kind of fun. And you can see we have 2,670 credits. We are working towards 3,000 to get that spoiler, so I think next battle I'll be able to go back to the factory menu, which is right here, and get that. But we're going to go through our next battle right now. Brody, if you Google search, you can find a tutorial. That's all I'm going to say at the moment. I will make a video on how to get it set up at some point, but it's not in my priority list at all. Alright, so we are playing through team side. What this means is we are basically playing in the different teams. So you start out, you do the Akina Speed Stars here, then you do a playthrough where you are a member of the Night Kids, then you do a playthrough as a member of the Red Suns, and now we're actually doing a playthrough as Team Emperor. You can see we have battled with Impact Blue, we've done some just general attacks against various like internet randoms is sort of the concept, but it's just AI drivers. We fought Keisuke, we fought Kogashi Wakai, we fought Toru in the Miata. This was a rival battle as well. We're on to number 7. Let's see what we've got. What's up, Sam? Yeah, man, glad to have you back. It's Initial D again tonight, and then we're going to be doing Assetto on Twitch later. Alright, so it's the Civic Boy, Toto School. And he's basically saying that our crew, his Emperor, has grown enough that we can fight on this stage as well, so interesting. Alright, so here we go. We'll see. Hopefully everything works on my setup. I never test it before we start. Well, first step, everything works. I have no idea how this map goes, so I don't know that I'll be able to do well. I'm over here trying to drive it with the Assetto Corsa physics for a minute, which is not correct. It's really hard to trust myself to use throttle on this map. This is like one of my worst maps from memory. Oh jeez. My shifter is not reading some of my downshifts, which is making this harder. Oops. Did that way too early. Yeah, I'm slowing down too much. It's really hard to keep the car in its proper rev range. Car is bogging so bad, oh my god. Okay, I was quite lucky to get by there. Don't know that this is going to work out favorably for us. Starting to transition mentally away from Assetto Corsa and into Initial D physics. But my car's in that awkward tuning stage where I can't use third gear on a lot of these tight corners, so it like bogs in second or horridly bogs in third. Alright, well, we survived the battle. Oh, gripped up in a weird spot. I didn't think it was going to do that. But we made it through. So, whew, one battle down. We've got our points. We're going to waste all our tuning money on a big-ass wing for the car instead of anything actually useful. Hey, what's up, Holy Shit? How's it going? Koroski as well. Friday Night Drift. Yeah, man. Oh, we got 1,000 bonus points, too. Very nice. Well, that definitely gives us enough to get a spoiler. So, let's not actually tune the car. Let's get all kinds of cool stuff. We're going to change our mode. And oh, I'm not actually able to go. Shoot. Okay, that did not work the way that I hoped it would. Yeah, I'm not able to get out and go into the tuning menu just yet. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and finish this team side off, and then we will actually exit out and not continue, hopefully. So, we'll figure it out. I don't actually go into the factory menu often, so I'm not used to it. Alright, and now it's our Toto School alum. So something to the effect of basically, because it's a street stage, you may have a chance, go for it. So yeah, this is probably not how it would actually play out, but let's see. Okay. Let's see if we can do less bad than last round. And here he comes. He says I'm gonna go ahead and finish this match off. Alright, we had our chance to break through, now we've got to create a gap. Or we get caught. He's quick again. Tagged the wall just a little bit there. Goal is coming up. Ooh, too hard. Too hard again. Cool. Well, we survived. cup of water is not doing that hot. Oh, man. Hey, what's up, Josh? Yeah, man. Bringing back some memories indeed. Josh and I used to play this game IRL in, in the arcade back in the day. It was second stage. Alright, we're going to exit all the way out and get our Makoto Najoka. Interesting. New title. We're gonna get our B-Wave wing for the car. Yes, we'll apply this new badge. No, we're not gonna mod the car because we're gonna waste all of our money on visual mods. And this time we're going to end our session. It's gonna spit our card out. Unfortunately, it's gonna take just a second, so we'll have a slight break. One cool thing, if you've not seen it before about this game, is that it does have a mileage tracker that keeps track of literally how far you've driven on the races, which is kind of cool. So as you can see, I have like no experience and have to get a lot better. But I used to be good in second stage, and I was at third stage, and I was good at fourth stage. So eventually we'll get decent at eighth. The stadium at free play, yeah, man. Sega. Okay, here we go. So this time we're gonna get our card, and we're gonna go into the factory menu. We're gonna buy the big Wangan wing, get the car looking like my real car. Which, if you haven't seen it, we'll see if we can pull that up real quick. My car will come up eventually. Maybe. I want to show you guys my car. We're going to wait for Chelsea Denofa and Adam LZ to get off the screen here. Let's see if it's in the next clip. These clips are all on random, although this one seems to maybe not be on random, in which case I should be the second clip. Oh well, that's Ebisu. Holy shit, I wish I had an NVIDIA graphics card so I could play these games. Indeed. It is good times. It is good times. So here's what we are trying to emulate. It's in the game, it's an eSpare Sports brand wing. In my car, it's a B-Wave brand, or maybe a replica. I didn't actually buy it new, so it's hard to say. It's not marked. But we've got, hopefully this clip should have some external footage at some point, I think. Oh, no, more internal. Asian, what's up, dude? How are you? Good to see you. Hope you're having a good Friday night. So we're in the process of tuning up our car in the factory menu. And Vey, I wish you could go to 900 degrees. Oh yeah, indeed. It's 540 is what we are stuck at. But 540 is not awful. It would be a pain though, because you have to shift so often in this game that you end up one hand steering the entire time. Like everyone is God handing it. So, oh well, we're not gonna get to find my car, and that's fine. If it comes up later, great. But we are now in the tuning menu. This is not where you buy actual like mods to improve the car necessarily. Well, I mean you can, but first you go into the garage, you pick the car that you're currently in. As you can see, we basically still got a stock bodied car. All that we've done to it is put some rims on. So we're gonna go ahead and go into the tuning menu, and here we've got the part shop where you can actually, what is that? Yohinke. Well, in any case, you've essentially got like wheels and stuff, aero, and then tuning. We're gonna go into aero, and we're gonna pick up some aero parts. It says Aero K Shop Booth. So they've got full sets. They've got front bumpers, side splitters and skirts, rear bumpers, and then a rear spoiler. And I want this East Bear Sport spoiler. It's 3,000 credits. We're gonna go ahead and apply that. And that's all the money I'm gonna spend right now. We'll go back to tuning the car. So now it's starting to look a little bit cooler. That's like a way more minimalized rear spoiler than what I actually have on my car. But I dig it. And so now we're gonna go into our mode selection and continue on through our battles. Single player mode. What is left in the story mode? So as far as I understand it, we have now completed Team Emperor. And now we get to play through a 7-star Leaf. Alright, very cool. What's up, Madison? Yeah, this is Infinity Stage 8. Aaron, how's it going, bud? Happy Friday indeed. Hey, you want to join 7-Star Leaf? Interesting. And so he remembers that I battled him last time. And he wants to see how my technique has changed and how much he's improved as well. So clearly he's fixed his Miata after rolling it when he battled with Takami. Here we go. Oh man, the car looks so much better with that wing. This is such a fast track. It's blazing. The physics feel really weird on it to me, because it's like so much faster. Basically says you're fast, but not somebody I can't pass, which he then proved was true. I always really liked Toru in the anime and in the manga. Like, his mindset is pretty solid. You know, he's trying to do the best that he can, and doesn't have a big ego about it. He's just trying to bring out his strongest driving. That was a horrible wall hit. I know about the littlest gutters here. I just don't know where they actually are on the map. So like by the time I see them, I'm not in position to use them normally. Okay. Did a Kansei drift, a lift-off drift on that turn. Woo! Fast. Oh, now we finally grab the wall. Just gonna live on the limiter here. We're going hilariously fast. Alright. Yeah, we have definitely won this battle. And that is that. We got that V-Wave wing guiding us to victory. Yeah, man, this is a good game. Yeah, he had a conflict with his gal and her letting him race. It was like the most realistic relationship depicted in Initial D. Actually, that's not true. I have a lady, and she lets me drift, and it's all good. But kind of amusing. Okay, so we've got porting we can do to the engine. We can ROM tune the ECU, or we can put a roll bar into the vehicle. And I usually like to go with suspension spec first. But we have a little left, so let's go ahead and tune this bad boy. As we are halfway through spec 4, the car is getting ready to get quick. Alright, we're going to go on to our next stage. Got to insert some monies. Here we are, stage 2. Yeah, so Hayden, I drift I'm going to be joining the Assetto Corsa servers for the last 2 tracks, and that'll be during my Twitch stream, which it actually says in the Assetto Corsa server very clearly. The tracks 1 and 2 I'll be streaming Initial D. If you want to play in Assetto, go for it. Tracks 3 and 4 I'll be streaming on Twitch, and I'll be in server as well. Oh boy, it's these clowns. Oh, this is so great. These guys making fun of the local racers. I wonder what track they're saying is my local track in here. Oh, Momiji Fruits Line. Okay. Yay for being able to read Japanese. This is not a track I know well, but I've been playing a little bit. Thank you, computer, for aiming me at the wall. Ooh, we stayed in 4th. Yeah, car's a lot faster than the last time I drove it at this track. Only got our first wall tap. I think I missed my shift up there. My Fanatec shifter is great for most games, but it kind of is not ideal for this. I feel like it takes too long to return to the center point and allow me to register another shift. Because, you know, realistic shifting, nobody's like, pop, pop, pop. That's just not what we do. You would just skip. Oh, here he goes. Chou Supareto Breakingu. Oh. I wanted to hear him say, Chou Supareto Breakingu. Super ultra late braking or whatever. Oh no. That would be wall. Okay, so we're in great shape right here. He says, oh, we can't even see him anymore. Wow, we are flying. Alright, well that was great. Well done. What is up, Hungry Wolf? Welcome. How are you? Twitch streams are so chill. Oh man, you know it. Hayden, it's all good, dude. I mean, it's fine to ask. Team Pizza, what is up? Holy shit, I've been watching the whole show so I could watch Stage 5 because I didn't know how to watch it. Oh, right on. I've got the entire thing in my collection, we'll just say. What's up, Ryan? Just waiting for him to brake late so he eats a guardrail. Yeah, too bad we couldn't see him because he was so far away. Alright, we've got our electronics tune. We're going to ROM tune that ECU, make a little bit more power. We got a few things left in the future here. What is up, Eric? So if you do a simple Google search, you can find directions to get this game. Alright, we're on to our 3rd battle on the 7-star Leaf team side. Basically, if you underestimate us, we'll end up whooping you in battles, are what they're talking about. So I think that he is going to have me go battle randos. Yep. With every team side, there's a part where you go battle randos. This is what, as I say in a few other streams, this is what it looks like to actually play online when you allow it to get challenged. And it's just like a old Street Fighter cabinet, except what's really cool is that they let you do Ito Hazuka reverse uphill daytime. Interesting. So it lets you match up against other people on arcade cabinets from all over Japan via the internet. It's really cool. And even in the offline mode, essentially it just has random AI drivers. So this is, I'm pretty sure, scripted stuff. We're battling Takashi the businessman. Uphill Ito Hazuka, which is going to be gnarly. This is one of those tracks I have zero practice with. Oh, I died. Let me put you guys over to the battle cam. I always forget to do that. Oop. It's going to take me a minute to remember what I need to do with the steering here. Fifth gear, fourth, third, second, throttle, counter steer, catch. No idea when I'm going to pass this guy. Oh, well, that didn't work. We're going to end up losing all the water in the cup just from how hard it is to pass on this map. I can just actually get by. I will be fine. Okay. Third, second, gas, catch, shift. Okay, we're good. Whew. Should be able to finish opening the gap up here. Fifth gear, finally. And we are away. We're also just about out of gear. So the machines in Japan, yeah, they're actually LAN. It's really cool. So you've got the two machines side by side, and then on top of that, any other gaming center in Japan that is hooked up to LAN is able to go onto a network basically and do online battles. It's very cool. As far as playing online right now, I think there's a way to do it But this stuff is just scripted, so I'm not actually online battling other people right now. I don't think that that's a thing. I believe we're doing Akina Downhill Web, if I'm reading that right. Or no, Akagi Downhill Web, my bad. It's been a minute since I've had to use my kanji. You know, my wheel settings, I don't even know them. I just fooled around with it for a little bit. I'd have to check so I don't have them offhand. I usually do, is why I say that. Alright, we won one battle. There's a total of 3. So, really, I'm more interested in just advancing the story around, so if I happen to lose this battle, I won't actually be very upset about it. Because I can move the story forward. Basically, whether or not I lose at this point. Man, what I wouldn't give for triple monitor support on this. I'm just gonna hang out back here. I don't think I'm gonna find a chance to sneak by during the tight section coming up. Well, maybe right here. Oh, no, I'm just gonna get body slammed into the wall again. Really? I'm kind of amazed that I got by there. That's going to be very favorable later. Dip into this little side road. Very good. Ooh, we could stay in third. Oh, that's so good. Now the car's getting quick. For the tracks that I know what gearing to use. All the later tracks I have no idea, and I'm just kind of struggling. Fifth gear. Very nice, very nice. Pretty much able to stay in third. I can't imagine second being superior. Because we come back into yellow gearing so quickly. Alright, so we got through that one. What is up, Makalaka? I've seen you can play IDS 0 on Technoparrot. Yeah, I believe you can. Camden, how are you, man? This is Arcade Stage 8 Infinity. I think I mentioned that in the title. If you turn up the beat loud enough, you could probably drift a Civic. I've certainly done some breaking entries in a Civic. I haven't successfully drifted one, of course. Alright, next up our AI driver Haruto. He is selecting a road that I'm not familiar with. Which is probably not going to go favorably for me. Or same thing with the old Kite Racer games that made FF better than FR for drifting. Oof, true. Underrated channel for drifting. Thank you, that's very kind. Alright, this is the part where I probably lose. But we'll see. So far, every other time, I've only gotten to the second battle. I lose on the third one for these, because the courses get progressively harder, and the enemies get progressively harder as well. And like, I'm lancing over at the minimap in the lower left constantly, because I have no idea how the track goes. And all the tracks that I'm good at, like the first and second stage and third stage tracks, I have them like memorized. Okay, I clearly need to be using second gear more. We're dead. That was a bad time. Okay. Oh, this is an important point for me to pass. I'm not succeeding in doing it. But passing in this game is such a pain in the ass. Dude, fuck. Very difficult. I'm gonna have to make some serious ground up. Damn it. Homeboy is blocking so aggressively. Finally, I have just a hint of breathing space. Now it's all up to how much I can read the minimap while I'm trying to not crash into the walls. Well, this is quite tight. That's definitely second gear. Come off throttle for that. This is straight up to third. Back down to second. Don't hit the guardrail. Very good. Up to fourth. Coast. Down to third. Should have used second. We'll go to the second here. That's definitely second. We'll stay in third through this section. Fourth. We'll wait in fourth so that we don't get bogged down. Back to fourth, back to third. Hey, we lived! Holy crap. Alright. We have finally tuned the car enough that we survived the third battle in one of these team stages when they give you the random battles. Oh, that is as far as you can go. He basically said, yep, you're a badass. Discord did have an update as far as the entire platform. My Discord has not changed. I have not played the latest version of Initial D, the arcade online yet. I have not. Have I actually seen the Mark V Supra actually drift? Not in person. Ryan says, the West in general, I bet licensing could be difficult. Oh, yeah, probably true. No upgrades are available, so we're going to roll on through. Continue on to our next stage. Also, if you haven't already, take a moment, hit that like button during this loading screen, help the stream out. It only takes a second, doesn't cost anything, and it does help YouTube spread the love to more people. Will Project D really come? He's gonna do the downhill. He's gonna do the uphill. Except... oh, no, he wants the R34 rear drive guy wants to battle with me to practice his uphill on the Momiji line. Okay, we can do that. He says, I'm excited for a high-power turbo battle, because both cars at this point are high-power turbo cars. How I wish I had bought a Skyline like 5 or 6 years ago. I don't think I could afford it, which is probably why I didn't buy one. But now they're worth like so much more. Used to be you could buy them for like 30K, and now they go for like 100. I did not have 30K 5 years ago. This is such a crazy map. I would get obliterated by online drivers on this map without practice. It is so fast. Whew. Almost wiped out. Oh, almost wiped out again. It's a nice wide track. It's fast. There's not that many hard turns. A wall hit like that in an online battle would be the end of you. Oh, did not read how tight that turn was. Let's try out this gutter jump thing. I'm kind of bummed out that in the anime they didn't even showcase K battle this guy. They probably did on battle stage. I kind of forget the battle stages. We're just driving what we see here. Oh, dang. Caught the wall. Here we go. Blazing. And our dude behind us is getting pissed that he can't keep up. I need a little drift button for my actual car that indicates whether I'm in drift or not. That'd be so hilarious. Oh, that's not how you use the brakes. Wow, ouch. Well, we survived either way. So where's Takami when this storyline is taking place? So they were just talking about that at the intro. So at this point, Project D is getting ready to come to battle 7-Star Leaf. And so the uphill guy wanted me to battle him as like practice so that he could go ahead and get pumped up for their race. Morally dubious or not, I think it's cool that a lot of these tracks are in AC. Agree. Agree. It is super weird to go from playing Initial D physics on like one of these tracks to the Assetto version though, because you die instantly if you drive them in Assetto the way that you drive them in this series. Alright, so it's our last battle. Which one is it? There's only 5 on 7-Star Leaf, fair enough. Couldn't be bothered to get these voice actors for very many intros and outros. So Toru just lost to Takami. And then he's like, oh, you want to battle the 8-6? I'll give you some advice. Do not open up the inside when the lidless gutters happen, otherwise do your best, is basically the advice that he gives me. I don't understand why Project D actually races me at this point. I am probably going to get stomped. Because it's Takami, and why wouldn't she get stomped? So Takami says, oh, there's something different about this guy. I will say that an 8.6 would probably get stomped on this track. There's just too many straights. And I used to own an 8.6 that was tuned for grip racing, which was a hoot. I loved that car. Sorry, I had to look at my Stream Deck and it crashed. Takami's back there doing his usual, like, well, all I can do is drive in a way that causes me to not lose, even if I can't keep up. But he's gonna reach his scripted fast point. We're actually doing okay. He's over there like basically, well, if I can't go faster in this car, then I don't deserve to be in Project D. This is going very favorably for me, which is surprising. I just needed the spoiler to be a badass, apparently. Oh, that was nice. Nice and clean. Well, the reason this never happened in the anime is because there wouldn't have been any more seasons. But thank you, Initial D Arcade, for letting me feel like a hero for being able to race and beat Takami. Yep, here comes the main character, indeed. What's up, Caleb? I watched the last stream of this game. The one you lost on last time was Hapagahara, which is very challenging. Yeah, I'm not very good at Hapagahara. That's one of my weakest tracks, just in general. Hit up Cray G to do a collab. I am not familiar with the channel, but maybe we could do that. And we unlocked a new stage on Rival Side. Very good. Spoiler equals downforce equals drift. Yeah, man, this is an anime. It was great. Got a new badge. It's gonna go on the top behind my little character icon. And now, what have we got? We've got power tune, exhaust manifold. We have electronics tuning, subcomputer, like a Power FC type of thing, or an Apex unit, and then Ashimori tune, suspension tune, which is reinforced suspension arms. We're actually gonna go power this time. Nearing completion of Spec 4. The car is getting quick. It is feeling good to drive. Yeah, I know, right? I beat the main character. I broke the game world. Okay, so what is up next? We have the Toto School, which has a handful of episodes. Spoiler, God felt like driving Shinji Nui's smooth grip style. Indeed. It's Sakai! This is the first time a street racer has challenged us to try to get into our school, basically. He's pumped. Says, keep up with me. More or less, I will greet you by introducing you to how badass our school is. Something to that effect. I'm not trying to translate this stuff exactly. Oh boy. So, we have the gimmick where we have limited steering input, which is mildly distracting. So this is going to simulate tire management in a very visual way. And essentially, if I fail to control the tire wear by steering into the red zones, then it will wear the tires out. Alright, I'm going to try to pass right here. Did not work. So we'll pull back and wait. Oh, steered in a little too early on the brakes. Too hard. Cool. So we were able to get ahead. And now we've got to open up some space. Using the whole track, since we have limited steering. He's like, I'm not doing badly, so that just means this guy is really fast. Maybe could have stayed in third through that. Well, I think it's safe to say that I passed. What is with Hondas and taping your arm to the wheel? Love this arc. Wish they had Forever Young in this game. Oh man, yeah. At some point, if the channel gets good, if there's a big demand, or if when I launch the Patreon eventually, people actually want to see it, that are willing to support the content, because it'll get demonetized like that, I would totally consider making all the battles with their actual background music from the anime instead of the arcade background music, which would be pretty rad. The amount of times the car would have done 500 tornado spins. Oh dude, for real. We would have been doing so many barrel rolls. Holy crap. Alright. Second battle with Toto School. Team side. What are we going to do this time? Says, I was surprised when Sakai recruited you. And he apparently thinks that because I'm drifting that it's not good driving or something to that effect. So he's going to try to teach me a lesson. We'll see what, is it Daiki? I kind of forget the characters' names from this arc. It's been too long since I've seen the content. God, I'm so bad at this track. For anybody who's actually really good at this game, I apologize. I'm over here sight reading the minimap. And I'm also experimenting with, at this point in the car build, where can I let off throttle and downshift instead of actually braking to get through the turns. Oof. Man. He really slammed me into the guardrail there. Alright, time for the uphill. Also, this song is cracking me up. Nonsense Sensation. Alright, we were able to force our way back to the front, thanks to Initial D's miraculous ability for cars not to just crash and burn. Needed to be a little bit wider to do that. Oh well, we still cleared it. Caleb, what is up? Pretty cool vibrations, not gonna lie, very nice. Yeah, man, these cars could be better. He thinks that I'm a very clever strategist. Alright, so we're going to get that subcomputer, power up the car a little bit more, and save the hardened suspension arms for our last time. On to stage 3, or battle number 3. Hey, welcome back, Asian. So we wrapped up 7-star Leaf, finishing... Oh, we unlocked a new thing. I didn't realize that was a thing. Did that happen with all of these? I'm just checking real quick. Shoot, they did. Oh, well, we're going to take a minute and do the Celica 4, or Celica GT4 Snow Battle. I did not notice when it said that you've unlocked a spare battle. Oh. We got some not so good vibes here. So, of course, he's talking about, if you haven't seen the show, how Takami will never be able to keep up with his all-wheel drive car. Oh boy, and I get to play the complete asshole that is Mickey Senpai, or whoever this guy is. I can say that I dig the all-wheel drive. Takami says, so is this four-wheel drive the mysterious way this car can move? Because, yes, even in real life, with real-life physics, four-wheel drive cars can do some funky stuff. And Takami's back there with his silly anime logic of, if this all-wheel drive car can corner at this speed in the snow, my 8.6 should be able to as well. Which, I mean, actually, you can. However, it's the acceleration after the corner which enables you to behave differently. Case in point. Alright, we're going to get away with Natsuki and become a criminal. I have to say, I don't really approve of this particular battle. Because, or the story mode rather, because we are totally playing the character of a creeper. Like, I just want to let Takami catch me. I think in the snow for those turns, there's so much sliding going on that I actually have to let out throttle midway through the turn in order to let the car catch up a little bit and not slide off to the wall, which I got right on the very last hairpin. But did not get right on the previous 3. Well, we should be able to continue outrunning Takami. But, like, really, what would happen at this point? We would just get into the city, and there would be, like, a red light, and we'd either run it and get in a wreck, or he would just roll up and it'd be like Grand Theft Auto, just like, busted. I'm probably being super cautious going down to 4th there. But we got away, so now we can do not nice things to Natsuki, apparently. Oh man, can't accept kidnapping, dude, for real. He's like, you idiot, you can't beat a 4-wheel drive in the snow, which is probably true. But again, plot armor. Plot armor. Third Stage is a really good movie, for sure. What's up, Falling? Going crazy cleaning my summer car right now, died trying to wire up the car, and now I got a 30-minute walk back to my house. Oof. We got a new badge. Alright. So, we've got one more bonus battle unlocked, and that is with 7-star Leaf. And it looks like we're going to be battling as this guy, I forget his name, the uphill track guy. I guess I could try to read his name. I'm not very good at reading kanji names. Looks like we're going to get to battle Keisuke. So the enemy's car, the opponent's car is an FD. Says, alright then, we'll see what potential it's got. And of course Keisuke says, hey, I like that you have a rear-wheel drive GTR and aren't relying on the all-wheel drive system. So we're going to fight Project D Keisuke in his pre-leveled up FD.
3, 2, 1, go!
I like that they got Fumihiro to read the count. Keisuke says the key point will be how we use our tires. And they are reinforcing that with the tire limitation, sort of like mini game, if you will. Oh, and Keisuke just totally obliterated my car. And he didn't actually pass yet. Interesting. There we go. Just barely. Oof. AI pushing me into the wall. Okay, we have cleared some space away here. Oh, man, that crazy initial physics, where like you're going right at the wall and all of a sudden the car tornado whips around. That was probably a little too late to brake. But fortunately not so late that we hit the wall. I misread the minimap so badly just then. Oof. Why do I hear angry FD noises? Indeed. What is up? And this is the arcade stage 8. Indeed. And he's basically saying it's all about horsepower on the hill climb. 400 horsepower, or 400 turbo power. Horsepower, no turbo power. Literally, Yonhyaku Baraki Tabo Power. 400 horsepower, turbo power. Sure, why not? Craving for some Doritos. Bro, that is a great suggestion. It would not be good for the stream. I'm not trying to do some initial ASMR, but I could nom on some Doritos right now, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, we're back with the Toto School on our third battle in story mode. He said you haven't achieved the potential of your car yet, and we need to figure out how to get you to the next level. Show me your most aggressive driving. So I think I'm gonna have to time attack. Yes, it is a time attack. Which this is the practice I actually need to be doing. But I feel like this would make for a boring stream, so I don't do it. Once I clear the story mode and my car is full tuned though, I'm going to take some time to make sure that I memorize the gist of all these tracks so that I don't have to look at the minimap too often. And then I'll be able to drive even better. Definitely getting better at this track. But it's got some really tricky shift points, and I'm just completely guessing at what they are. Okay, onto the uphill. This would be such a terrifying track to actually race on in real life. Oh man. I've done a little bit of Touge racing in my youth, and it was fine, but this would be intense. And all that you can do is cat and mouse stuff. I mean, there's no point in trying to pass somebody. That's just too dangerous in real life. All the guys who feel invincible enough to street race can't afford to fix their cars if they crash. Universal law. Only a handful of people stay crazy enough to keep pushing it once they can afford not to. Just go to a track. But we did a pretty good time attack there. I hit the wall a lot less than my first time through. He says, oh man, the tension of attacking the corners like your life depends on it. This reminds me of my old self, basically, when I was trying to learn. And we got the green tea, and it says Touge right on it. Should we go to the green tea, or should we keep the paper cup? What do we think, fam? Green tea is... Actually, I don't like green tea, so I'm not doing it. It'd be kind of cool. But we did not transition over to the teacup. We can, however, full spec for our car. What I would do, if they had barley tea, I would do the barley tea. Movie-cha. Go ski down. Alright, we have unlocked Spec 5. We gotta save up several points in order to start doing that tuning now. And I think we have time for a couple more races, one or two. Toss a coin in here. Alright, let's at least finish out our Toto school. Okay, so Ryosuke is doing his research probably before the battle, so he can tell Takumi and Keisuke his advice. So he's trying to get the data he needs in order to tell the boys what to do. And I pull up behind him and he's like, well, I'm not going to run from anybody, that's the rule of Project D. So, apparently I'm just practicing. He says this looks like it's going to become a fun night. This would be a cool battle. FC versus 180SX is a great matchup. Well, we are not making any ground up on Ryosuke just yet. We'll see how the uphill goes. Oh my gosh, he just became Keisuke for a minute. Nani? Now, in the words of Godhand, Sate Nigioka. Let's run away! And also, for anybody who's wondering, I think I get like 18 copyright claims each one of these videos. Not strikes, the kind that get your channel, like, KO'd, but just Initial D and Avex tracks going, hey, that's our music, give us the money. So, all that to say, I'm actually doing this because I think it's super fun. It is something I just want to do. Why not stream all the games, right? Once you kind of start streaming, it's weird not to stream when you're just playing a game anyway. At least that's kind of how I feel. It is nice to play offline too, of course, but... Just a hair too close to the wall there. that's the end of Ryosuke. Well, he got lots of data about how to battle 7-star, or Toto school rather, because we walked off with it. And interestingly, that gave him an idea about how a street specialist could beat a pro driver. So maybe I'm not helping my own team. Interesting. Alright, we have finished that. We did unlock a new rival side stage. Now that I know to look for that message. Peerless Battle. We're going to go ahead and apply that because it's a badge. Why wouldn't we? Diesel Dave, sweet ass psycho drifting on games. Real life, I'm decent. Yeah, dude, I agree completely. I have a series where I talk about that, or a video where I talk about that. We're gonna do one more, and then we're gonna peace out because we did unlock one stage. I gotta go figure out what it is. Okay, so we'll get to play through as the Toto school driver here, the pro. Let's see how this goes. Now, I do want to tell you guys, while I've got your attention, that after this battle, my YouTube stream is going to end, but that does not mean that I'm going to quit streaming. I actually have another platform on twitch.tv/KameTrick, and I'm going to hop over there after about a 10-minute break, maybe 5, probably 10 minutes, and we're going to be drifting tandem style in Assetto Corsa. So, I do hope to see you guys over there after we finish up this battle. Don't leave me. No, it's fine, but we got all kinds of rad stuff coming up. Kenji's like, oh, or Kenta's like, here they come. Looks really cool in the full-on race suit. Is Evo 9 good? Or sorry, Evo 10? Probably not the best, but I mean, I don't actually know how well it fares, but I'd be surprised. Usually the older cars from the show do pretty good. Made or know any girl racers while I lived in Japan? I didn't. Oh, I've never driven a front-wheel drive in this game, like ever. So, let's figure out how to drive front-wheel drive in Initial D real quick. Well, liftoff doesn't really work with these. It'd be cool if left foot brake actually helped with these. I'm not going to try it. Trying not to shoot past and end up on the outside, it's not really working. Turning too soon for the front wheel drive. And he is running away. Oh boy, time for the uphill. pick up the pace here. Otherwise, I'm going to have some problems. Well, I don't think I'm going to be able to win this one. Unless he gets hilariously slow at the end of this. Nope. Was not able to keep up. So it'll take a little bit of practice between adapting to a front-wheel drive car and adapting to this track, which is my weakest track of all the tracks in Initial D. But we did a thing. We tried a thing. And so there we go. Alright guys, it is time to switch over to twitch.tv/KameTrick, so I hope that you will come over there with me as we end the stream. I want to thank you guys for hanging out tonight here on YouTube, and up next we have some fun initial Assetto Corsa, some fun Assetto Corsa drifting. We have got a super technical kart track, and we are also doing Sakina Hills from Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, which has been ported over to AC. So look forward to that. I will see you guys there. Have a good one. Peace.